Today on Lucky Dog, a Pomeranian-Spaniel mix is found on the streets as a stray.
His name is King, and the staff did identify him as an anxious, nervous dog.
He might be the perfect fishing buddy for a man with a rare condition that almost left him paralyzed.
My arm started going numb. Everything from there was downhill.
But before Eric can reel in this adoption, he'll have to teach King to follow his lead.
I'm gonna change my pace a lot with King and reward him when he follows me.
Let's go. I'm Eric Weesey, and this is my wife, Rashi. And we've dedicated our lives to saving the lonely, unwanted dogs that are living without hope. Our mission is to make sure that these amazing animals find a purpose, a family, and a place to call home. Today, one dog will be saved, and one family will have a new best friend. This is Lucky Dog.
Presented by Cosequin Joint Health Supplements.
Yes.
Today, Eric and Rashi are working with their Belgian Malinois, Enzo, on the classic cue stay.
Working on his stay as Rashi walks by. She's a very big distraction for him because I think she's his favorite person in the whole entire world. And so he wants to just go jump on her and give her all the love that he can possibly give. And I'm just treating him as Rashi walks by.
Good job, Enzo. Yes.
Enzo is ready for a break just in time as Rashi receives an urgent message from the shelter.
Hey, I'm getting a text.
Okay.
They have a dog that came in as a stray. It's a Pomeranian-Spaniel mix.
Oh, okay.
He's 3 years old, 15 pounds. His name is King. Super cute. This is his picture.
Oh.
The staff did identify him as an anxious, nervous dog.
Okay.
So no one's really adopting him, so the shelter's wanting to know if we can get him out as soon as possible. So I'm happy to go and get this dog out of the shelter just so we can slowly start to work with him and see if we can help getting him the proper home.
Eric heads to the shelter, and it doesn't take long for him to spot King.
Hey, King. How are you? Can I come in?
3-year-old King is happy to greet Eric with a tail wag.
How are you doing? What do you think? You want to get out of here? It looks like you're ready. Can I put this leash on?
King is all smiles as he says goodbye to life in the shelter.
You are ready to go. All right, let's go.
In order to make sure that there are no underlying health conditions that are causing King to be anxious, Eric starts off with a trip to the veterinarian's office.
Hey Eric, welcome back.
Hey,
This must be King.
this is King. Which room are we headed into today?
We're going into room 1. Dr. Evelyn will be right in.
Great, thank you.
Today, Eric is bringing King a Pomeranian-Spaniel mix that he just got from the shelter. Hi, Eric. This must be King.
Hi, Dr. Evelyn. Yeah.
Hi, sweetheart.
I just picked him up at the shelter, and they did mention that he was anxious and nervous, so yeah, just a little timid.
Yeah, I can tell he's a little bit shy. His little ears are back, so he's a little nervous. Hi, sweetheart. I'll take a look at him and make sure he's healthy and give you my recommendations.
Great.
Ears look nice and clean. No signs of an infection. Eyes look nice and clear. A little bit of tearing. We see that normally with doggies of his breed. See his little teeth. He does have a little bit of tartar buildup.
Yeah.
So potentially pursuing a dental cleaning in the future would be appropriate for him. His coat looks nice and healthy. All his lymph nodes feel normal.
Good.
Joints feel nice and healthy. Last thing we will do is listen to his heart to make sure there's no abnormal rhythms, no heart murmurs. All in all, King seemed like a healthy dog, but during my examination, I did notice King seemed a little bit anxious, had some body language that I could read as anxiety. Because King has been living in a stressful situation at the shelter, and now he'll be in an unknown environment, I believe that he will benefit from the behavioral support supplement. I'd like to recommend Soliquin because it can help support balanced behavior and relaxation. For a doggy of his size, he would get 1 chew per day.
Okay, great.
There you go.
Thank you. All right, so is he good to train?
Yes, absolutely.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Dr. Evelyn.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Talk to your veterinarian before providing any health supplements to your pet. Back at the ranch, King is treated to a nice, warm bath.
All right, I have something for you.
Once he's dried off, King receives his bronze medal, which he'll wear throughout his basic training.
There we go. Yeah. I'm gonna be introducing King to the ranch today. There we go.
Eric first introduces King to the empty training yard.
Come here.
You're spunky.
He seemed pretty friendly with me. I want to see how he now does with another dog. When I brought another dog into the yard, King seemed a little stiff, and I want to make sure that he doesn't get overwhelmed with other dogs. So I was able to bring Rashi into the yard, and he seems to really like humans.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Eric holds off on introducing King to the other ranch residents until he's ready.
That may take a few days to maybe a few weeks. It really just depends on his comfort level and how quickly he acclimates to our environment.
In the meantime, Eric spends a lot of time playing and bonding with King. While they play, Rashi uses her background in social work to look for a home for King. And a man in Southern California stands out as a potential match.
My name is Stan. I live in San Bernardino. I do construction. Been doing it for about a good 8 years now. I got 2 kids. I got my son, his name is Carter, and I got my daughter, her name is Taylor. Both of them is the loves of my life.
In 2013, Stan was diagnosed with a neurological disorder.
I got a condition that's very rare. It's called transverse myelitis. It's when you got inflammation in your spine. My hands are just numb sometimes. I might have a little limp. I deal with it with a smile on my face because I know it could be worse.
Not long after his diagnosis, Stan and his wife got a divorce.
It's been a hard adjustment sometimes. It does get lonely. But me and my ex-wife, we friends.
Stan previously had a dog named Bentley.
Bentley was definitely my dude. You're talking about a cool dog that would just lay there and chill, no drama, no barking.
Stan misses him and thinks a new dog will help fill the void.
I felt like it was time to have a new companion in my house. Somebody I could play with. Just put that smile and that life back into my house that's been missing.
Before Eric can determine if Stan is a good match for King, he'll have to do an assessment.
Today, we're going to be assessing King's knowledge of the 6 classic cues, which are sit, stay, down, come, leave it, and loose leash walking.
Let's see if we can lure you into a sit. Yes. What about a down?
He definitely needs a lot of work on down.
What about impulse control? Most dogs fail that. It's okay. What about coming when called? Here. Yes.
He actually did really well on leash.
Leash walking's not so bad.
His stay was okay.
Yes. All right, you have some patience. That's good. We'll just have to perfect some stuff, okay? All right, let's go.
Coming up,
there's been a seesaw up and down.
Eric and Rashi learn more about the uphill battle that Stan has faced.
I had to learn how to walk again.
When Lucky Dog returns. King, a 3-year-old Pomeranian-Spaniel mix, was recently rescued from the shelter. Since he displayed anxiety, Eric has spent a lot of time bonding with him to earn his trust. And Rashi has been working hard to find a good home for him.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
It's a beautiful day to be hanging out with King. I just spoke to somebody that I think is going to be a really great fit for King.
Oh, cool.
His name is Stan. He says he loves to spend his time going hiking and fishing. I set up a call tomorrow.
Oh, that's great that this guy might have a potential home.
The next day, Eric and Rashi sit down to video chat with Stan.
Hey, Stan.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well.
Tell us what you do for a living.
Construction. COVID slowed it down a little bit. But, you know, every now and then we mask up and put our hard hat on and have a job to take care of.
So, Stan, can you tell me a little bit more about your life?
Well, basically, it's dealing with my transverse myelitis.
I got a condition that's very rare. It's called transverse myelitis. It's when you got inflammation in your spine.
It's been a seesaw up and down. Before that, I was perfectly fine.
When I first got it, my arm started going numb, but it was only my right arm. Next minute, you know, I went to sleep and I felt like it was a crook in my neck. I couldn't lift my neck up. Everything from there was downhill.
It makes your hands numb. Every day it feels like you got gloves on your hands. I had to learn how to walk again. I was lucky because it's in my neck, but if it would have went down any lower, I wouldn't be walking right now.
Do you have any difficulty walking that we need to kind of take note of?
I walk with a limp, but it's a little limp. Everything else is fine with me.
I just want to make sure that a dog isn't going to put him more off balance, especially while walking on leash. And have you had a dog before?
I had a dog named Bentley. Bentley was basically a cuddle dog when I got sick in the beginning. I couldn't really move around that much. So my days would just be laying on the couch watching him. It was never a dull or lonely day with him.
It sounds like you miss Bentley a lot.
Most definitely.
Can you tell us more about your home?
As far as my apartment goes, it's a lot of room. I got a game room that I keep my drums in. I got my living room. So it'll give the dog enough room to play around.
Sounds great. I would love if you could send us some pictures.
Yeah, no doubt, definitely.
Can you tell me a little bit more about what you like to do in your free time?
Play golf, play pool. And I do music here and there. You know, I make beats on my downtime. Go hiking and fishing.
And that's something you'd like your potential dog to join?
Yeah, most definitely. Having a companion to walk with, it makes the walk better.
What type of dog are you looking for?
A Pomeranian, but just a little bit bigger, with a lot of hair. Enough hair where I could take my dog to the hairdresser.
Awesome, that's great. Stan has had a pretty rough go the past couple of years, to say the least. So I want to make sure that we get him the companion that he's looking for. Rashi and I just rescued a dog. We're still assessing him, but he may be a good fit. Can I keep you posted on the progress?
Oh yeah, that would be great.
It made me feel so great when I found out Eric had a dog that might fit me and my personality.
Well, Stan, it was a pleasure. We're going to keep you posted, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye, Stan.
Bye.
See you later.
Coming up next, King's training gets off to a slow start.
Almost.
He did not want to necessarily go down.
Let's try a different way.